Unbelievable. Our very own brother, Deji Adeyanju, has spoken about Peter Obi's choice of vice presidential candidates. Peter Obi has unveiled the vice presidential candidate that will be running alongside with him in the 2023 elections, all things being equal. Doyin Ekpeku used to be, the person who was like the placeholder. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is yet to announce, but he will do that just before on the 15th, unless he wants to retain the very person he has. Okay, unless he wants to retain that person. Other than that, he has to make the announcement before the 15th of July. Right now, our very own brother Deji Adeyanju is saying Peter Obi's choice of Baba Ahmed is a political suicide. I don't know what that means, but that's what we're about to find out. He feels Peter Obi should have picked somebody else. A lot of persons have different reasons, okay, have different opinion as to who Peter Obi would have picked. And so the choice of this very young man being Peter Obi's running mate, he's a businessman, he's a politician, he has done a lot of good for himself. For Deji, he feels this is unnecessary, that there are better people in the north that, Peter Obi would have picked that would have been better suited as his running mate. However, that is his opinion. Let's see reasons why he had to say Peter Obi may have made a mistake. As the 2023 election approaches, Deji Adeyanju, a former youth leader of the People Democratic Party (PDP), on Friday said the decision of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to pick Senator Yusuf Baba Ahmed as his running mate is a political suicide. Politics Nigeria reports that Senator Baba Ahmed, who is in his 46 years precisely, is the owner of the Obi'S University Abuja and Baba Ahmed University in Kano. So this guy has two universities, yes? The official unveiling of the vice presidential candidate is expected, which took place on Friday. And with the announcement, Deji Adeyanju, who says what has been going on, Peter Obi's supporters, is one of those who has been looking into Peter Obi's supporters, said Baba Ahmed cannot deliver cannot deliver an ordinary local government. For Peter Obi to pick him as his vice presidential candidate, he should have picked, a better person. It is political suicide to pick a vice presidential candidate who cannot deliver something as ordinary as his own local government area for you to pick him as a presidential election. Anyway, everyone who wakes up from social media delusion will soon realize that Kwankwaso can deliver his state, and many former governors will also do well when considering a vice presidential candidate than the very person he has picked now. I think Peter Obi could have picked either Kwankwaso, convince him, or any other of the ex-governors, or somebody who had been in politics well-known, who can deliver their state, rather than this man. I feel he could not even deliver his own local government, how much more his state. I think Peter Obi would have made a better choice. Well, that is Deji's own idea. That's what he feels. Okay, that's his opinion. But is that the general consensus? Because everybody has their idea, everybody has their opinion, everybody has what they think, and why A should be A and B should be B. Okay, everybody has their reasons why they say what they say and why they choose what they choose. For him, he says this is not right. Okay, he said this is not right, that he should have picked somebody else. Okay, he said he should have picked somebody else. He shouldn't have picked Baba Ahmed. That should have picked somebody totally different. That he should have picked somebody totally different, and that this man will not deliver. Peter Obi needs a stronger candidate who will be able to deliver. And the advice is that there is still time. Peter Obi has up to the 15th. Okay, he has up to the 15th of July to make a final pick. For Asiwaju, we're still waiting for Asiwaju to make his final pick. Remember that they've also taken him to court with regards to the choice of who he has made, Messery, and they said he should leave him as his vice presidential candidate. So there are a lot of things going on in those vicinities, in those areas, and everybody has their reasons why things are the way they are. Well, my wonderful people, this is what is happening and why, things are the way they are. Okay, that's why things are the way they are. In this country today, if we don't do things well, we'll be shocked at things that may follow. Okay, we're shocked at things that may follow. So these are some of the things that are happening, and the vice presidential candidate choice being picked by Peter Obi may not be the general consensus. Some feel, also think that another candidate would have been a better person rather than the person he currently has as his vice presidential candidate. Well, again, like they would say, it is initially when Peter Obi started, a lot of people had their reservations. Some feel, oh, nothing will happen. It's just talking. Nothing will come out of it. But guess what? That's not very true, because we all can see now that the person you least expected, the person you never envisaged, is the one. Okay, now making real difference. So these are some of the things that are going on. Deji feels Peter Obi would have picked somebody else, and the choice of this young man is not the best. He's a politician, he's a businessman, he's also a once senator. Okay, he was once also a senator. So everybody has their reasons why they pick the people they pick. Everybody has their reasons why they follow or they go on with some candidate of their choice. However it is, however things turn out, at the end of the day, the best person will win, and that will greatly depend on Nigerians, you and I, voting in the right candidates you and I think has what it takes to make a true transformation in the nation, and with the person you and I feel has what it takes to make Nigeria a better place. Okay? Remember that if you don't get your PVC, you cannot vote. If you don't get your PVC, you can't vote. You can't. You can't vote. So it's your choice. It's your choice, is my choice. We need to get our PVCs. We need to vote in the right candidate. We need to ensure that the right candidate is picked. And that's why you must get your PVCs, because without your PVC, you can't vote. Sorry. Sadly, that's what it is. If you really want to participate in this exam, you must in this exam. Now, yes, it's examination. In this election, then you must get your PVC. That's the only thing that qualifies you to vote. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.